we gotta tell the truth. You and me don't need this attitude. I can tell you're ready for love. I don't really know what that means at all. Still trying to learn what it is to love.
Hello and welcome to a new video on Bamboo Homestead. We're back, it is spring, yeah, still in the morning, nice and cool to have a jacket on. Otherwise it gets like to 23 degrees during the day, so it's pretty warm already. In this video I want to show you the biggest mistake we've done this season, or I have. Yeah, more to that later. And then also I'm gonna harvest some things. We have lots of snow peas on now. Sadly we haven't had one broccoli, they all just bolted, but that was also the main problem because of my mistake. That's why I'm so sad. Anyway, let's do a harvest. So at the moment we got so many snow peas, which is cool. I mean, not as many as last year because I didn't plant as many. Oh look, I just found one on the floor too. So we're gonna get a few of these. They barely make it into the kitchen because they're just so yummy to eat right now. So let's get a handful so it produces more. Yeah, it's always at the top, more flowers and more flowers, even though they're starting to turn a bit yellow because it's getting hot. But look at over here, so if it makes a seed like this, then the plant is like, oh okay, I'm finished, I finished my job, I made a seed, can drop to the ground for next season. But we don't want this to happen, we want it to keep producing, so I'm gonna just take all of them off that I can see. I actually saw there is also peas that are purple, which I quite love, like the purple beans. They're so good because you can see them much easier, whereas like this they hide a lot. You have to look at it on every angle and then you see all of them. Hey Jovin, it's fine! Fijne zag! And so in this winter we really had plenty of salad. Here's just some randoms because I planted so many. Because last year we didn't have too much. So there, over there is some more. Look at this beauty! Oh my god! And it's actually just ready to bolt. So I might quickly just grab this guy. Some red ones. The red ones somehow don't really do it that well. If I had a knife it would be easier obviously, but I'm just gonna twist it. And the rest of the root actually I like to leave in, so that's also just automatic compost. Once it dies it just gives the other plants compost and you don't disturb the soil too much. And this one can go to jugs or into my compost. Cabbage moth. Here it is, nice big one. So viel snow peas. Then with almost every meal that we cook, we're taking little shoots of these garlics. Because at the moment we don't actually have garlic, but we just can cook with these shoots and they're really tasty. So we've got this all with garlics. And then this garden bed over there also has lots of garlic. Roller coaster ride for you guys, sorry. Our cute little gnomes that we created. Whoops. Still actually unsure what we're going to cook for dinner. If you guys have any ideas of what you cook in winter with winter veggies, let me know. Oh, that should probably be enough, a bit of garlic flavour in whatever we're going to cook tonight. These ones here are kohlrabi, which I love. We always eat that in Switzerland, whereas here you can't really buy it. So hopefully they're going to bulge up. I should probably weed them. Then over here we got some broccolis, and that's where we can harvest already again, because even though they've been put in later, they already bolt. It's probably too dry because we have a really droughty season again. I think it's finished with being really wet. I think now we're gonna have a really dry season, which is annoying for our water tanks. We're already empty, so we need to go and get someone to fill it up. There we got some broccolinis. broccolini! Yum! So we got more lettuce. In the beginning I always took just leaves, but now we're at the end of the season, so I can just harvest the whole lettuce every night. And I can't wait for these two, but I just took the other one already because the other one looked like it's more bolting than this. And in the between, that's borage that came up on its own, borage flower. Right, and here we got more broccoli shoots. They've gotten quite tall, but still hasn't given us one broccoli this season, which is a bit sad. Last year at least we got a few, but this year it doesn't look like. So see down there, it's a bit woody, it doesn't really come off. Oh, ja, das ist Garlic, hast du ausgerissen. Garlic. Ja, that we need to harvest in December, when it's the longest day. And we put them in the shortest day.
Trying to figure out what happened to us. Things changed when you went back home without. I heard all about you from those other guys. They tell lies. I don't wanna know if you have been with these.
So yeah, my biggest mistake was planting some stupid Ethiopian cabbages. We had the first one last year. We did it right, and we used a few leaves for whatever, like in cooking a little bit, but not too much, to be honest. And this year I thought I was planting broccolis, and they were going so well, and I was giving them heaps of fertilizer and so on. And now we realized that these big things obviously are not broccolis. They're not gonna make anything. They're Ethiopian cabbages. So the long wait for nothing, and we barely use the leaves because now they're bitter as and they're gross. So you're better off planting broccolis and using those leaves. They're so much better than Ethiopian cabbage. So yeah, now you know why they don't sell Ethiopian cabbage in the store. So yeah, this was like the main good spot for sun in winter. That's why they did so well. And that's why we didn't get any broccoli heads, probably because maybe still continuously we have still a few going, but so far we haven't gotten a good head. Yay! And then even the sad thing, at the back here I planted garlics and even snow peas at the back, and as you can see they didn't have any light because those things, the Ethiopian spinach, just went straight away so big and quick. So they grow really well, but they just overtook everything at the back here. So even my trellis which I made is a bit, yeah, sad. Oh well, you're always learning in the garden, isn't that right? And the chooks will love my mistakes. So I left this one and that big one there, so we can feed that to the chooks tomorrow. But these get a little bit more light now. So obviously the chooks love it. I don't love it so much.
I love it.
You love it? I wish there was a nice broccoli that I could have eaten, but you know. We don't have a deck anymore, but soon it will be a nice deck without holes. So the garden had to wait a little bit because this is a building site.
Just been dicking around all day, bro. Dicking around with the biscuit.
Don't fall down there. Is it safe?
Not now, it is, but yes.
Whoa. Yeah, and you had to do the whole foundation on the bottom there. What was it? Mealworm was eating it and stuff. So now you painted it. And then here we're gonna have a whole roof through on top of our deck. So it's gonna preserve it much longer, and we can, yeah, maybe put a bench near there to hang out. And it's a really nice spot for summer, because that's the cool spot in summer in the afternoon, and it will be very nice too. Yeah. And I like this bush pole at the end there. There, it's a big eucalypt tree. Actually a branch from these guys. So yeah, it's beautiful. There's another one down there. I think we're using this one too. And here we have, for that one, we already have the hole. Whoa, we don't fall there in there. I've also been pretty busy with doing the markets. I've sold a few bags, some kids' coats, some potting, potting some plants. So yeah, it was pretty busy few weeks. We did the markets twice in Belgium. This was our setup. Fijn. Is het de beste oranje sap? Huh? De beste. I wanted to share with you just the mulberry tree. Has so many mulberries on it now. It was in a really dark spot and it was so sick, but Maxi has cut some trees around it and now they've made so many. They're still green, but there's so many on there.